Alright, welcome back. In the last tutorial, we have implemented such a screen for our application Grokit along with a drawer which has a name and the profile picture of the user itself. So in this tutorial, let's try to implement a page view for our application, and we will set up a page views for search option as well as location option and our initial, which is default, the home page. So to start with, let's go up. Now first of all, let's modify these products. So we can come down here, and here we have a container which have a box decoration of color of red. Now instead of this, okay, so let's have a border here. For border dot all, hit a bracket here, press Ctrl and S. Okay, so inside this box we will have our products. So for instance, let's come out of decoration and give it a child of column. Now this column will have children. Now let's say it have a children of a container itself, and it will have a decoration of box decoration. Let's give it an image of decoration image, and it will have an image as well. From its, for this example, let's set it from the assets. So I can write here images/eggs.jpg, and it will have a fit of box fit.cover. And similarly, let's give some height and width to our box. So I can write height for 100 as well as width for 100, and let's give this container somewhat padding from top by only, say by top 10. Press Ctrl and S. Now we can see we have our image here, but the problem is we have various number of images, so we don't need it. So we can simply come up here, and here I can write item count to be snapshot dot data dot length. Okay, so it will only have 5 items for now. So here we can also make this image somewhat bigger. So let's do it by just increasing its length and width, that is height and width. Okay, so let's decrease somewhat height for 130 and give it another attributes to our container, that is a main padding. So coming down to this padding, I can write here text, and now this text will be from our database, that is snapshot.data, from the index of data, say name it car. As in previous example we have set an example, it have a Chevrolet. Now let's give it some styling. I can give it style of textile, having font family of library, and similarly we can have again one text. So inside the text I can write snapshot dot data. For the index value I will fetch the data of say price. Let's give it some same styling here. So I can write style textile, having font family of library, and some color, say color dot blue gray. Format the document once. Okay, so let's give it some more padding to this text from top. So I can give it some padding dot all top of 10. Okay, so we are getting a bottom overflowed by 4.3 pixels. So let's decrease the height of the image. Let's make it 1110, and it's gone now. So also give some more padding to our prices of the product by refactoring it into padding from only top. Let's give it our top of 8. Okay, now this is sufficient for now. Now our next goal is creating a page view so that a user can scroll and see other functionality of our application, that is searching and location. So you can just copy the entire page from here. So come up till this body. Now from this single child scroll view, you can copy it from here to the single child scroll view, copy it and create a new folder, call it screens, for our different screens. So I can create a new file here. So let's name it main homepage.dart, and similarly one more screen for searching. So I can write here search page.dart, and similarly again one for maps, so maps.dart. Now let's implement all these pages. So I can write material.dart, and it will be a stateful widget. Let's name it main home page, and it will only return the entire single child scroll view. So I can paste it here. Now we will be needing certain data that is pasted here, so I can just go up, and here I can copy this method that we are fetching from the Cloud Firestore, and from here I can paste it here in our main home page, which will be our screen. So here we can import the Firestore itself, also the Lottie dependency. So I can come down, use semicolon here, and so here instead of returning a single child's value, I can remove this entirely. And here we can initiate a body as a page view. Now the page view will need a controller, so we can come down here and type page controller. Page controller is equal to page controller. Now we have got the object instance of this page controller, so we can declare it here as controller to be a page controller, and similarly it will have children, and also on page changed, so we can declare an integer here which does nothing, and we can have our screen, that is main home page. So let's declare other screen, so I can write here import material.dart. Also we can declare a stateful widget that will be search page, and it will just return a scaffold for now, and it will have a body of container. Cool. Similarly in here, that we can import it from here, saying import material.dart stl for stateful widget. Let's name it map page. It will similarly return a scaffold which will have a body of container. Cool. Now let's close them, and here let's import our main home page as well as maps page, and similarly a search page. Now here if I scroll the entire page, you can see that we are able to scroll between the pages, but we don't have any value in our scaffold, so we can't see them properly. So let's format the document once, and here we can set a bottom app bar so that we can be navigated to our pages in a efficient way. So I will do one thing, that is remove the floating action button from here, and below this page view we can set a bottom navigation bar. So I will write bottom navigation bar to be bottom app bar, and it will have a shape, let's say circular notch rectangle, and similarly a child of a container. Now it will have a child of row. Now let's say the main axis size to be main axis size dot max, and also main axis alignment to be main axis alignment between space between, so that the icons will be managed properly. Now they will have a child of material button, which will have a child of icon, let's say icons.home, and similarly on pressed method, which will does nothing for now. Similarly we can copy this from here, paste this one and twice, and select it as search, and this as a map. Let's Control and S. Now we can see we have our bottom navigation bar here. We can do one thing, that is change some of the splash colors here. So I can change the splash colors for our home page to be red, give it a comma, that is trailing comma, and also for search button, so I can write splash color at colors dot light blue, and for map also let's set a splash color of colors dot green. Now we have our colors here that does nothing for now, so let's assign them some method. So format the document once, and now we can set the state of the controller that we have stated. Now we can set the state of the page controller, that is the controller of this page view. So I can write here set state page controller dot jump to page 0, that is initial value for the home page, and similarly for the set state of search engine I can write here page controller dot jump to page 1, that is the search page, and for last one similarly I can write a state to be page controller dot jump to page 2. So we have all our option here. So similarly if I jump over there, I can see a screen of which is blank, but it is a search page, and similarly for map So this was a page view which makes things easy. Now you can also do one thing, that is change somewhat animations here. That is, if I reload this page, we are getting a linear progress indicator. So instead of that, we can assign it some animation. So under the screen, under the main home page, here it returns a linear progress indicator, but instead of this, I will do one thing, that is return a size box which will have a height of 200 as well as width of 200, and will have a child of Lottie animation by Lottie asset. So let's import the dependency once. Now I can write here Lottie.asset. Now I can give the path to the asset, that is animation slash list loading.json, and if I press Ctrl and S, you can see I see a nice animation here instead of the linear progress indicator. Cool. Now we can also do one thing, that is make the border of container to be somewhat curved. So if I come down here near our container, and here if I put some decoration, where's the decoration? Okay, here's the decoration, and here I can simply say border radius to be border radius dot circular. Let's do it for 5. Now this looks more beautiful than it was before, and we can also change the color of the border. So I can write colors dot blue gray. Okay, now it's look more better. So this was all for today, that is setting up a page view. We can also scroll it from here, or just click this button to go here and there. Now let's set up some of the boilerplate things for our search and maps. So we can just move into a particular screen. So for search page, it will have a container. Let's give it a child of column. Column will have children. Under its children, let's have a text field which have decoration of input decoration, and it will have a hint style that with along with hint text, that is search product here. Let's give it some more styling by hint style to be the traditional text style, and along with a font family of Andra, and a color of say colors dot blue gray. Okay, so here we have our search product here. So I can simply change somewhat font size. So I can make it of 14, give somewhat padding to our entire text field from all, let's say 15. And similarly, we can style our input text. So I can write text style font family to be Libre. Also, let's make the fonts equal by the font size to be 14. Now let's give some more trailing decoration to it, that is a suffix icon to be icon button, so that we can clear the entire text from here. That I can write icons dot clear, and on pressed, for now it does nothing, so let's assign it a controller. So let's initialize a object instance of the controller, that is text editing controller. For search text is equal to text editing controller. Cool. So copy this text, and here in the text field we can name it a controller to be search text, and here on pressed, when the clear button will be pressed, the search text controller will get clear. Now coming out of this padding, we can construct a sized box here which will have a height of say 400 and a width of 400. And now we are going here to construct a search engine that we will see in our later lecture. But just for now, try to implement the page view in your Flutter application of our Grokit. And similarly, in somewhat later lecture, we are going to implement maps that are mapping between our location. So for now, practice this once and try to set up the theme like this along with a drawer with your name as your photo. So I will see you in the next one. Till then, goodbye.